I'm Reverend David Pritchard from the Diocese of Yukon. I live in Whitehorse, and I'm a member of the PWRDF Board of Directors, a member of the Executive, and a number of committees. And I've thoroughly enjoyed the progress that we've made at this spring meeting of the Board of Directors. I thought it was a really positive, good meeting. With respect to my aspirations for the church, 10 years down the road in 2090, I think my most important aspiration for our church for by 2019 is that it will be less divided, that there will be a significant amount of healing and reconciliation that will have taken place within the church. Because I live in an environment where there are 25% of the population that are First Nations, I continue to pray that our church will continue to support the Indigenous peoples of this country, with special reference to survivors of the residential schools, and recognize that this is a generational situation. So I'm not only talking about the survivors, but I'm talking about their families and their grandchildren. And I say that out of my experience as representing the church at the residential school here, and something I've been doing for the last 3 years. My last concern and my best, one of my real deep aspirations is that I'm aware of the fact that a very high percentage of the people who sit in our pews are people who probably aren't going to be with us for many, many more years. And I think we have a tremendous challenge ahead of us as we lose some of these people who have made enormous contributions to the life of the church, to be responsive to what Matthew says in the 28th chapter, in verses 16 to 20, where he says to his disciples, go out and baptize in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, and teach them as I have taught you, and that I will be with you always. We have to find a way in which we can share the good news of Jesus Christ so that people will be able to be part of this rich tradition of the Anglican Church of Canada and the Anglican communion throughout the world.